This is a method of reasoning question, and we are required to find the criticism or the flaw that the argument is most susceptible to. The conclusion is that most of the state's residents drive at least 100 miles each month. The missing link is between all the information presented in the argument and the conclusion. Our broad expectation from the correct answer choice is that the argument misses the possibility that the high mileage of the cities is because of a small portion of residents in the cities. Let's look at the answer choices. Answer choice A, reaching a conclusion for the entire state on the basis of data from just 4 cities. Although this answer choice highlights the classic GMAT error of generalization, the argument states that most of the state's residents live in 4 cities. So it is likely that the average of 4 cities would represent the average of the entire state. So this answer choice does not necessarily highlight a criticism or flaw in the argument. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice B. The argument considers data about 150 miles per month driven by the residents of major cities and draws a conclusion about the residents of the state driving at least 100 miles. While doing so, the argument ignores the possibility that this high mileage in the cities could be because of a small section of residents in the cities, and many of the residents of the state may not be driving at all. So this answer choice, which highlights this particular aspects, correctly highlights the flaw or criticism in the argument. A good answer choice. Let's keep this on hold. Answer choice C. This answer choice talks about confusion between two sorts of claims. A claim that would necessarily lead to the argument's conclusion, and another claim that would only be highly likely to follow from the argument's conclusion. The passage makes neither of these claims. So this answer choice cannot be established. Let's eliminate it. Answer choice D. Ignoring the possibility that the residents of the cities may have been driving outside of city limits. The argument considers data about mileage in the cities and makes a conclusion about mileage in the state. While calculating the mileage, while making the conclusion where the driving took place has no bearing on the argument. So whether the driving took place inside or outside of city limits is not the required criticism. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice E. Any given state resident may not be driving at all in some months. The conclusion is that most of the state's residents drive at least 100 miles. Because this conclusion is at an aggregate level, it already considers the possibility that a given resident may not be driving at all. So the impact of this answer choice is already included in the conclusion. So this answer choice fails in highlighting the required criticism. So let's eliminate this answer choice. B is the correct answer choice.